I didn't really plan on becoming a builder. I just fell in love with it just during the whole process of making guitars on my own and being in it. Just appreciating what a block of wood could be, and you could turn it to a piece of art. To have it be a tool for artists to create and to see it on a big stage in front of thousands of people and the lights hitting it looks glorious, and then you hear it. It's almost like a religious experience. They could play any guitar in the world, but they want to play your guitar. That's a big deal for me, yeah.
When you step into the custom shop, especially when you're coming into master built level, you really have the opportunity to sift through all the bits and pieces and make it your own. And it seems like you've seen every Fender combination there is out there, but the sky's the limit.
All the master builders out in our shop have multiple years of experience, whether here at Fender, out on the floor in the factory, or on their own or for other companies. I mean, just to get into the custom shop and be an employee in the custom shop, you got to be pretty good at what you're doing.
So the first time I made a guitar was in 2005. I remember my mom, she saw an ad in the paper for MI course about building guitars, and I thought, oh, maybe I should do that, learn how to do that, and maybe be a guitar tech or something like that, and get connected with bands and start traveling. After I graduated, I got hired right away. It wasn't until 2 years into making guitars and working here where my plans changed and my focus was to become a master builder. So when I would work here and do my shift, I'd go home and start messing around and making a lot of mistakes. And all those mistakes that I made, I corrected them. And just working here with all these guys, I was able to pick their brains and be mentored.
I was basically just showing him all the nuances, what makes a master-built guitar a master-built guitar. The way the fretwork's done, the wood selection, the quality of the wood. We use the hand-wound Josefina pickups. Anything that we can throw in there to make it more than what you could get off the wall.
We worked on a lot of cool projects, and I was really honored just to be involved in, the high-profile projects that he was doing.
It's not something I think about all day long. It just occurs to me once in a while. I'll walk by the TV and I'll see a commercial with a clip, Eric Clapton or David Gilmour. It's like, I made that guitar. It's a weird feeling.
That was a cool time for me. It was exciting and a lot of work. It got my feet wet to what being a master builder is like. The first one I did was the Electric 12 and the Marauder. When I became a builder, I said, these are the ones I want to do, and I'm going to do it because I was just inspired by them.
We've poked around with the 12. The Marauder never really saw the light of day.
Yeah, I would see them every day coming into the shop. They'd be on display in the hallways. And I was wondering, why don't we do these guitars, man? These are so cool. Like, why don't we have any blueprints or templates from? And we didn't.
He doesn't like the rules of being, kind of stuck in this. It has to be a Strat or a Tele. And if you can engage him in wanting to do something that's, a little bit off the wall or different, I think that's what really keeps his creativity going.
We have a 66 Electric 12 hanging up in the hallway. And so I took that one apart and just gutted it. Redrew everything, including the shielding plates, the control plates, the pick guard. We didn't have any of that. I recreated it from scratch, so it's identical to the one that we have here. Me bringing it back to life, and having my name attached to it is really cool just to think about and just to be a part of it.
He has chops. We all know it, but he wants to show the world that he's got them too. And it's a big statement.
I wanted this guitar to have a new life. What I always focus on is to have a plan and to have an idea first, or a dream, right? I lay everything out, true scale, 1:1. You know, I put, where the bridge is gonna go, and, where the tone and volume knobs are gonna go. And I just stare at it. And I'll just see what needs to change. And if it looks good to me and it gets me excited, then that's when I'll start cutting wood. You could have all the fancy equipment, all the CNC machines that you want, but if you don't have an idea or a plan, your guitar is gonna be, it's gonna suck. So if it looks good to you visually and it gets you excited, then you have something good. And I think that's what happened with the Brawlers. Those guitars are really dear to me.
Well, Carlos, he's got great taste in what's cool. Color combinations, dreaming things up. He's done like baritone Jaguars and things like that. He's a woodworker, he's a programmer, he's a great player. He's got all the boxes checked.
My first guitar that I made, it sucked. It was horrible. And I still have that guitar, and I use it as a reminder of where I started and where I'm at now. I never want to be complacent as a builder. I want to keep building and growing, and I think that what keeps me inspired. I don't think I'll ever lose the passion of building guitars. It's something that I love to do, and I see myself retiring, here at Fender. Just to be known as one of the greats here at Fender. Just to be part of Fender history, the ultimate goal, I think.